So number one, we have height. I actually remember working with an old friend of mine who at the time confided in me and took off his shoes and showed me that he had insoles inside of his shoes that gave him maybe an inch or half an inch. You know, the guy was about 5'5", so it never really made that much of a difference, but I guess it made him feel confident. Number two, a fancy car. Now, I grew up with uncles that drove the best cars around, amazing cars, but I was always intrigued by men that were very, very simple in how they presented themselves. They drove old bangers, and I always seemed to see them with the coolest chicks round by their side. So that always impressed me more, but you know, guys care about these things, don't know why. Number three, balding heads. Now I know a lot of guys that go the extra mile to conceal that receding hairline or just a bald patch in the middle of their heads. And these days you can tattoo your head and you can do some mad stuff, shoe polish, everything. But you know, some women actually have a fetish for bald men. And I actually think some men that are bald are actually very commanding. But anyway, that's just me. Size. Size of the eggplant. Now, a lot of Asian men could attest to the fact that size doesn't matter, right? Like, I'm not discriminating here, but let's be real. It's not the size of the boat, it's the motion in the ocean. We fret about it for no reason. Real talk. Number five, we have money. Now, as a man, you like to feel like you can provide, and it gives you that competence. It makes you feel and look competent, right? But it's something that we overly stress about. We have to understand that yes, you can have fun without money. It's about your purpose, your integrity. That's more important. But I get why that's an insecurity. Last but not least, muscles, man. Listen, I see a lot of people going to the gym, wanting to get the big gains and the overload on protein shakes, eggs, all of that stuff. You know, walking around with egg breath and all of those things just to make themselves look bigger, to attract the female. Unnecessarily, because I think one of the most important things that women look for above anything else, above everything that I've listed, and a lot of women may not even admit this to you, but energy attracts energy. Confidence. If your confidence is on peak, if you work on that, you'll understand that everything on this list goes out of the window. Trust me on this. Bless up.